everybody. So today is my first video on my top 100 TV movies of all time list. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I did my introduction last week, and I hope you enjoyed that. I really had a lot of fun putting it together. I love making like videos with clips and stuff. And so I hope you had fun with that. And so yeah, today I have 10 movies. 4 of them are Christmas movies, so that's kind of fun. And yeah, it should be pretty fun. So at number 100, I have Flirting with 40. Now this movie is pretty spicy, so it won't necessarily be for everybody, but I really liked it. It's about this woman who's turning 40, and it stars Heather Locklear, and she meets this surfer instructor played by Robert Buckley, and Vanessa Williams is in here, Cameron Bancroft is in here, and basically it's just the two of them like getting spicy, and they have really good chemistry, and she I don't know, I just really think it's a fantasy, but it's pretty and entertaining, it's pretty enjoyable. So I have that at number 100. Number 99, have someone from last year called Tiny Christmas. This was a really cute take on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I actually reviewed this for Family Movie Night, so I'll put my review down there. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny and sweet, and I liked the 2 lead girls that they got a lot, Riley Downs and Lizzie Green. I thought that they worked as kids who were just getting to know each other and then put in this crazy situation. I liked Manny Finocchio as the elf who's inventing all these gadgets. I don't know. I thought it had all those sort of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids moments that you want, and but it was funny, and particularly like when they're trying to communicate with people as these little, like they write out help at one point with M&Ms and just some other stuff like that, and this old woman neighbor that they are that's kind of spooked by them a little bit, I thought worked, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, there you go. I have Tiny Christmas at number 99. Number 98 will be shocking to many, but I have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I'm kind of just including all of the Rankin Bass shorts in here. I watched these all I was going to do Rankin Bass month for my blog, and I did about 20 of them, and I realized like they're not very good. We have a lot of nostalgia wrapped up with them because we watched them at Christmas. And they do sometimes, there are some that are better than others, but they're actually, I think, kind of boring, and they're not very well made. I mean, they're sort of charming in how they're not very well made. The voiceovers aren't very good, and the songs are kind of forgettable for most of the songs. And I don't know, I just don't love these animated shorts, but I like them enough to put them on the list. They're harmless, but they're just not my favorite. But anyway, yeah, so there you go. I have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Rankin Bass shorts at 98. 97, I have Jane Eyre. And this is the Jane Eyre from 1983. And this is where we get into kind of, is it a miniseries? Is it a movie? But it just feels cinematic to me, so I'm going to keep it in there. Here you have Zelia Clark as Jane, but the real standout here is Timothy Dalton as Rochester. He is like born to play Rochester. He's so good. He captures that austereness, but he also captures that woundedness that you need for Rochester. And some of them are just maybe too broody a little bit to capture that you really feel like he's sort of a broken man. And I think that he and Clark do have pretty good chemistry. And, that's the whole thing for this for Jane Eyre, is it has to be believable that these two sort of wounded creatures can find hope through their love, and so that's what makes the story work. That's what makes the movie work, and I think they do that well here. And I just think Timothy Dalton is the best. So I have that one Well, I just think Timothy Dalton is really great. I have another Jane Eyre on this list, but that's where this one ends up. It can be a little slow at times, is why it ended up at 97. And it certainly is dated as far as production values, but Timothy Dalton's performance totally holds up. So I have it at 97. Number 96, I have Kim Possible, the movie. And this is just really, really enjoyable. You have, I guess it's Kim Possible, So the Drama. This was 2005. And basically you have Kim Possible dealing with stress at school and her, feelings. There's a new kid named Eric, and there's Ron, and dealing with that, and are they more than friends? I don't know. You just have both the sort of the more superhero aspects of it plus the high school aspects of it, make it really fun. And I like the animation. I like all the voice cast, really work. It has Will Friedle, Nancy Cartwright is in here, Tia Mowry's in here, Gary Cole, really good cast. Raven-Symoné, Jean Smart. It's just really great. Of course, Christy Carlson Romano as Kim Possible. So there you go. I have Kim Possible movie, So the Drama, at my number 96 spot. My number 95 spot is called The Christmas Card, and this is a Hallmark classic, you could say. This was from 2006, and it stars John Newton as this soldier who's serving in Afghanistan, and he gets this card from this woman in Nevada City, sent on break to return the possessions of one of his friends to the friend's wife. While he's there, he decides to stop in Nevada City and find this woman who he got the card from. And she's played by Alice Evans, and they have really good chemistry. There's really nice dialogue between all of them in this. There's some really cute scenes. Of course, you've got her boyfriend who is in love with business in here, which is a classic Hallmark thing. But I think that Ed Asner is really sweet as her dad. It's just an overall really lovely little Hallmark Christmas movie that is really good. They've got a good supporting cast. They've got a good message, and it's just really sweet. So there you go. I have The Christmas Card at 95. Number 94, I have Elf, Buddy's Musical Christmas. And this is a stop motion version of the movie Elf. But it also has some music added in because it's musical Christmas, right? And I think that it's really fun. I really enjoy, I like Elf, first of all. So if you don't like Elf, you're probably not going to like it. But if you like Elf, then you'll probably like it. It has a lot of the same beats and everything like that, but it adds songs. It has a really nice voice cast. Jim Parsons, Mark Hamill, Kate Micucci, Ed Asner, Fred Armisen, Rachel McFarlane, Jay Leno's in here, Gilbert Gottfried's in here. It's just a really, really big cast. And the songs are fun. I really love the stop motion. I mean, it's definitely in the style of Rankin Bass, but I actually like it better. I just think this is tighter. It's not as boring. And it's not as the thing with Rankin Bass is that I realized that they were trying too hard sometimes to be weird. Whereas this is just telling a story, and it's just a cute, sweet little story for Christmas. And so there you go. I have Elf, Buddy's Musical Christmas in my list at number 94. Number 93, I have Steel Magnolias. This is the 2012 version of the 1989 film. I love the film. This is kind of similar to Elf, that with Buddy's Christmas. If you don't like the original Steel Magnolias, then you're not going to like this. This does not really do a whole lot different, but I don't have a problem with that. If the cast has chemistry and they do here, I think. You have Queen Latifah, Alfre Woodard, Phylicia Rashad, Jill Scott, Condoleezza Rashad, Ada Pero Adiue, I guess, sorry, playing your 6 leads. You have things getting emotional towards the end, as they do in the original. I really like just this bond between these 6 Southern women and them helping support each other through their highs, their lows. You see weddings, you see births, you see all of that. And I just think that really is nice. And I enjoy stories like that. And I enjoyed seeing these ladies, and I think it was well done. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like the original, so I like this. If you're looking for something new and different, this is not it. But if you're looking for a solid version of the story, then you'll like it. And Queen Latifah is just great. So there you go. 93, Steel Magnolias. 92 might be kind of controversial. I have High School Musical 2 at 92. Now, this one, a lot of people like better than the first one, but I'm not one of those people. I like the songs better in the first one. I like the dancing better in the first one. And so to me, these movies aren't about the story. Like in this one, there's basically, it's just like shenanigans at the country club. And I don't really care. That's fine. I don't need a big story, and you have Sharpay and Gabriella kind of battling it out over Troy, and there's this talent show and everything. Like, that's fine. It's all perfectly enjoyable. Now, my number 91 is called The Makeover. This is the final one for this section of the list. And this is a really fun little movie. It's a gender swap of the Pygmalion story, and it stars David Walton. It kind of plays the Eliza Doolittle type. He's actually, his last name is Elliot Doolittle in this version. And he has this really strong Boston accent. And but he's a smart guy. He just has this really strong accent. Well, Julia Stiles plays this woman who's just not able to connect with voters because she's just too much of an academic, too stodgy, whatever. And so her and Cameron Manheim developed this scheme that they're going to make Elliot into the perfect candidate. They're going to give him this makeover, and it's really, follows the beats of Pygmalion. But I thought it was really charming and sweet, and I really liked Cameron Manheim in this. I think she was very funny, and I just like the three of them all together really work well. And I like the sister of Elliot's character. She's kind of different for Hallmark. You don't typically see that kind of character, and it was just really charming and sweet and funny, and I just enjoyed it. And it doesn't try to say too much. It's just very similar to the original original My Fair Lady, which I think at its core is about friendship and between these people. And of course, there's some romance and everything like that. So there you go. The Makeover is my number 91. So that is my 91 through 100. Let me know what you think. Flirting with 40 at 100. I've got Tiny Christmas at 99. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer at 98. Jane Eyre at 97. Kim Possible, the movie, at 96. The Christmas Card at 95. Elf Buddy's Musical Christmas at 94. Steel Magnolias at 93. High School Musical 2 at 92. And The Makeover at 91. So there you go. That is my list. Let me know what you think. Where would you put these? If you've seen any of them, what are your thoughts? And thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye.